Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher tonight, Corbin Burnes. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that's outside. And that's ball two. And that's outside. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
3-2.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And now it's Juan Soto, third in the NL in RBIs this year. That clips the corner.
Burnes, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build, but ultimately he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
One ball.
One out, bases empty. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Ranging back. Leaping, and it's gone. A solo shot. It's 1-0.
Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
One down. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Ground ball left side, and that takes care of Alonso. Here's a Mets lineup now. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some hitters that could punish the baseball, Chris.
So fun to watch these players take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined, don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone, and when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it, so we'll keep our ears open today.
Jeff McNeil stands in now and watches strike one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one handled onto first, and that is that. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Chase Field, and towing the slab in this one, David Peterson. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Jake McCarthy, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the speedy runner is on at first.
Well, as an offense, you want to get the crowd involved right away. Get that good energy working for you, but this time the defense does it for them. Always a great opportunity when you can get your leadoff guy on base to start the game, and it doesn't matter how it happens.
Perdomo will hit next. Peterson picks over, and he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Hit on the ground might be two. McNeil to second. How about that double play? Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
That's to third, Vientos. And he can't come up with it.
No, he's safe.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
And now it's Josh Naylor. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Check swing, called strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
1 ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch, and now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Alvarez puts it away, and that'll do it. One left for the Diamondbacks. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. Vientos getting to start at the hot corner, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Burns back to work. That one missed. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Marte, the next to hit.
Ball.
In the dirt. That misses the zone. 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-0. And ball four, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, no outs. Alvarez getting ready to hit. Check swing, called strike. No outs, runners at first and second. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Line drive, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So they're all loaded up. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Golden opportunity right here. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 0-2. Oh, and this one gets away. The tag, and he's out of the play. And that's a double play.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Here's Jesse Winker.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. And that's the third out. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in the desert, this is Corbin Carroll.
For the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just
Off the
missed.
plate, ball 1.
And now it's 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Up the middle. Lindor safe at first as they can't make the play.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
You know? Yeah, no question. Pickoff move to first. Carroll back easily.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the box now. Take strike 1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. Tying run is at first here in the 2nd game of the series. To third. Oh, and it hits the base. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Randall Grichuk. Right through there for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air to left center. Brings it in. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And foul ball. Gurriel over at first with 1 away.
Outside, that's a ball.
This one in the dirt.
1 ball.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Outside low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ripped. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Diamondbacks take the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And the batter now, Ildemaro Vargas. There's the strike. Peterson ready to fire now. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ketel Marte up to the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball there. Kicks and fires. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Mets 1. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Up and in, ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that's a little high. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
That's outside.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
I got 3 and 2.
Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hit in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 so far. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That one is gone. And the polar bear leaves the yard. His 14th of the year. It's 2-2. And Singy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jeff McNeil stands in. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Two outs.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Tied up here in the early going. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Mark Vientos digs in now. Doubled his first time. And ball one. Next pitch way upstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one misses. And now 3-0.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Starling Marte.
First and second, 2 outs. Marte will hit next. That one fouled hard the other way. In the air, right field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 4-2. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple.
Francisco Alvarez.
Now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And that is out of play. 2 outs with a runner at third. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 4 and the Diamondbacks 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Suarez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Toss to Alonso. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
First baseman, Josh Naylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's in there.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Base hit, left center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the right
Corbin
fielder,
Carroll stands in now for the
Carroll.
Diamondbacks. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. That one fouled off. Naylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 4 and the Diamondbacks 2. Back here at Chase Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Right through there for a strike. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. A.J. Puck, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Graveman getting cranked up as well. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. That's it for Corbin Burnes, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Gilbert Diaz.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Jesse Winker getting ready to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
0-1's the count.
Winker needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. No outs, runner on second.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And now 1-2. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. So the batting order turns over. And now it's Frankie Lindor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that one finds its way through into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Runners at the corners here, one away. Juan Soto now. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. Next offering misses down and away. Next pitch a slider that misses outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 7-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty, one away, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
So a man at first, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Alonso leads off first with one away. On the ground, 2 ball. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman Mark Vientos.
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Marte going after it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Mets get 3 on this homer. It's 7-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bring an umbrella. It's pouring down. Ice box for the drip drop. Spend $300 for the flip flop.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Line drive. Marte takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Randal Grichuk now. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. And that's
Ball
into
two.
dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. McNeil to first.
Got him.
Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Now batting, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
2 down, base is empty. And now here is Gabriel Moreno. RBI single his last time up. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Fastball is outside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And now it's even up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that's down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
First base.
Now batting, second baseman.
So a man aboard, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A single his first time. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Bounce to the left side. Lindor on the run, throw to first. In time, got him, and that'll do it. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. Still can't hear it. Standing right there, but you can't get near it. Said I would do it, and now I do it all the time.
Diaz back to work. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Marte, a former Gold Glove winner, 36 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. And that one lifted in the air center field, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 2. That's in for a strike. And downstairs. And that one is lifted in the air. Marte should have it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder Brandon Nimmo.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count. Aye.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Now this is in the air down the line. Gurriel handles the chance. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Diamondbacks 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Now batting, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And first offering is fouled off. The Mets leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman Eugenio Suarez.
2 down, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 2 in this one. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's outside. That one ripped. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. First pitch, and he just misses. Man on second, 2 down. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs.
Ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Suarez on at second with 2 down. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
It's funny what you think when you're left all alone. To worry about your fear brings chaos to your compass.
And we're back. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker.
Leading off for the Mets, the designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
That one ripped. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 8-2. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Gilbert Diaz done for the night. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, A.J. Puck.
Number 33.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one
that's
misses.
out.
1-2 to count. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about
Now
that
batting,
one.
right
Solid
fielder,
swing from start to
Juan
end.
Soto.
On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now here is Juan Soto. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the ditch.
Late with the swing there.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Man at second.
Nope, outside.
And it's fouled away. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw is high and over his head. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
Mets.
Got a good
First
pitch to
baseman,
drive. Stayed short with his
Alonso.
bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
So a man aboard. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 11-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. A.J. Puck departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Kendall Graveman.
Number 49.
He's into the game with the bases
Kendall
empty.
Graveman.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Now you know we got a storm. You faster than play.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Going to have a little more discipline in
Up
future
next
at bats.
for the Mets,
That
third
pitch
baseman,
looked good,
Mark
but you can't hit it.
Vientos.
It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Vientos,
1-0.
the next to hit, takes outside. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson preparing to come on if needed. Mantiply warming up as well. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's the second out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball
Now
the
batting,
other
left
way,
fielder,
but that
Starling
time
Marte.
a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Starling Marte. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Ball 1 there. Just
Ball 2.
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. In the air on the infield. Naylor sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working to the bottom of the 6th inning. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Foul ball.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Swing and a broken bat flare. On the run, sends it over to first. Low throw, picked, he's safe.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Now batting left fielder.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. That's a base hit. And now two aboard.
Now batting designated hitter Randall
So now the DH
Grichuk.
spot. Randall Grichuk. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Get out of town. A three-run dinger. And they throw three on the board. It's 11-5. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. David Peterson out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Danny
the
Young
Mets.
comes on now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
There's the strike. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this
Now
guy at the
batting,
plate tends to have
second
trouble with.
baseman,
And there's just so much information
Vargas.
in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Inside, almost got him. That's to third, and that's a foul ball. Check swing, and that's a ball. Check swing, no appeal. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Ketel Marte.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Ketel Marte, a switch hitter batting right. First offering and it just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Well struck left field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start to come back.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That's in there. Strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's down and in. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. 3-run shot for Arizona. 7th inning coming up. You're watching Mets baseball on the show NYC.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode.
Never going slow mo.
Going. We in goal mode. Going. We in goal
Welcome back as we
Leading
take
off
a look at their
for the
upcoming
Mets,
schedule.
Catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And 1 and 2.
Outside.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
That one not close. 3 and 2 now. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder Brandon Nimmo.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. And that one is downstairs. 1 and 0. Runner at first with no outs here. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground, a second, might be two. Over to Perdomo. That's one. On the nailer. They got two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 12-5. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's Francisco Lindor. Fouled off to the right. Oh, 1 down. Right side. Vargas sends it to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Oscar Brazobar.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
Right through there for a strike. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one is off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So man aboard, Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Just missed.
Touchdown.
Suarez at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now it's even 1-1. That clips the corner. Next one misses, and a count now even up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
If you really with the city, say what up, though. I've been slacking the motivation. Haters not do more than hating. Boss up, you never know who's waiting. When you at the top, they call you overrated.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Corbin goes down on strikes.
Now batting,
and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 12-6. So 1 out with 2 aboard. And next is the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul. And that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno.
6-run lead doesn't feel all that big right now based on the situation.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Ryan Stanek. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. First pitch misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Outside. Now 2-0.
pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one outside, and that's ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. In the dirt, blocked.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
So bases all loaded up. Now it's the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're one swing away from it being a one-run ball game.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Mantiply.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Stepping in, Juan Soto.
For the Mets, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Next one off the plate inside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And that skips in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marte puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Mantiply, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering way off the plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swings and misses. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
Up next,
Next
the
is the
Mets,
cleanup hitter for the
second
Mets,
baseman,
Jeff McNeil. 1 for 4 with a double. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos now at the plate. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. McNeil off of first with 2 away. Strike on the inside corner. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first in time. And that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 12 and the Diamondbacks 7.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
New
new
York
pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
72.
8th. Daniel Nunez. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And now the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Swing and a ground ball. McNeil gets it to first. They get the out on Marte.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Geraldo Perdomo.
And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1. Hey!
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
The Mets leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and dipped into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now a chance for Josh Naylor. And that one is inside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And another ball.
No strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
3-2.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Inside.
Ball 1.
Going to count 1 and 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. Inning over. So they strand a pair. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 12 and the Diamondbacks 7.
Now pitching for
We're back.
the
It's the top of the
Diamondbacks.
9th. And there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
81.
Ryan Thompson.
Definitely a guy that pounds the
Thompson.
strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Here's Starling Marte.
Leading off for the Mets, left fielder Starling Marte.
The other way. Oh, he botches it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but no chance to get him. It's an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And now Francisco Alvarez.
That's a ball.
First pitch doesn't find the
Ball
zone.
1, no strikes.
This one in the air, right field. Carroll makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder Brandon Nimmo.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Marte, the base runner at first with 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second.
That's an out.
Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 12 and the Diamondbacks 7.
Now pitching for New York.
Back now as they hand the ball
Number
to a fresh
33.
arm to start the bottom of the 9th. A.J. Minter.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
Leading
Your mental
off
toughness
for the
matters in situations
Diamondbacks,
like this as
left
well.
Fielder,
Here's Gurriel.
Gurriel Jr.
There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk will hit next. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. One down, base is empty.
Hey!
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And Arizona with just one out left.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs,
Now
all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Moreno in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Minter is just 1 strike away. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one
That's
just
ball 2.
misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets slugged their way to a win in this one.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
12-7 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth. I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.